What's going on, my fellow Dons, and welcome to another top 10 video. Today we're going to be ranking the top 10 best stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We did top 10 worst stages last time. Now we're going to be looking at all the best stages. Now this will be based on my opinion on these. So some of these stages that most of you are probably hoping to be the best may not appear on this list. Also, I will put DLC stages on the list because one of the DLC stages, you're probably not surprised about this one being one of my favorites. Without further ado, let's go. Number 10, Paper Mario from Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. I kind of debated on putting this one on the list though, and it's pretty much a very iconic stage. Now, sure, people want to forget about the stage because of Sticker Star, but apparently Nintendo still remembers it by a Smash Bros. Stage. You start off on like a normal level base area, and then you go on a boat from Thousand Year Door, and you go to Bowser's Castle from Paper Mario Sticker Star. The way it looks is pretty nice, but I'm not sure if I like the hazards, honestly. The hazards aren't bad on this Mario stage, but I see no one really pick the stage anyway, so maybe that's why I put it at number 10. But it's still a very iconic stage because Paper Mario is one of my favorite games of all time, so yeah. Number 9, Peach's Castle from Super Smash Bros. For the N64. This is by far one of the best N64 stages in the game, and no agree that this is probably this one. Because not only that it's a decent stage that, while you can tech a bunch, obviously, and the platforms are pretty nice. I guess the only downside to this stage is that you can fall very easily on this one, so maybe that's why I put it a little lower on the list, but this is still one of my favorite N64 stages. Or is it? Ha ha ha. Number 8, Mushroom Kingdom from Super Smash Bros. 64. Yeah, I lied. This is by far my favorite N64 stage. Now, you're probably surprised why. Well, it's Mario Bros. Okay, obviously. The platforms are really nice, and I just like the layout on the stage personally. I know a lot of people really don't like the stage, honestly, because of the whole platform in the middle and no way picks it, but I gotta give nostalgia for one of my favorite stages I played. Maybe it's because I played this a lot in N64, but I don't know. I just put it at number 8 because I know a lot of people don't like this one, but personally, it is one of my favorite stages. Number 7, Yoshi's Island from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This is by far one of the most iconic Smash Bros. Brawl stages ever, and it pretty much still is. It's a legal stage, the platforms are nice, hazards aren't that bad, honestly. I gotta say, this is by far one of the more interesting stages, honestly. I guess the only downside is the hazards are a little bit more boring on the boring side. Maybe it's because not a lot of people play with hazards, obviously, but but the hazards are not the greatest, obviously, because, well, Shy Guys can give you food sometimes if you have items on, I guess. And there's also those little ghost guys on the side that has platforms. I gotta say, the stages are pretty much nostalgia to me. I play this a lot in Brawl, so yeah. Number 6, Dreamland from Super Smash Bros. 64. This stage has been brought back 4 times. Unfortunately, well, this is one of the most iconic Smash Bros. Stages ever, and it is one of my favorites on the N64, actually. Yeah, I lied. This is my favorite stage on N64. So basically, it's a battlefield stage, yeah, and there's wispy woods that blows wind around, which isn't really that much of a big deal, honestly. I gotta say, this is one of the most iconic Kirby stages ever, in my opinion. Number 5, Dreamland, Fountain of Dreams from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Now, this is a similar layout from Dreamland, but this is in a much better degree. And the background's really nice. It's a very decently hazardless stage with barely any hazards. The only hazard that's pretty much annoying is just probably the platforms moving a little bit, but that doesn't really mean much, honestly. I gotta say, this is basically one of the best Kirby stages brought back ever. Honestly, this is one of the best Melee stages in my opinion, and people were really hyped that this one was actually back. Did anybody actually expect this one to actually come back? Come on, this is a really good stage. I don't know why it's not legal though. Number 4, New Donk City Hall from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is by far one of the best new stages in the game. It's a scrolling stage like Sunshine, but you're scrolling like New Donk City, basically. While it's not like Sunshine, where you're exploring the whole New Donk City, you just explore the whole tower. And there's musicians everywhere that you can play the good old Odyssey music if you're playing that song. And it's a pretty nice stage, honestly. I really wish I scrolled the whole around New Donk City, but this is still one of my favorite stages. And hey, it's an Odyssey stage, right? Number 3, Spiral Mountain from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This has got to be one of the best DLC stages in the game. While I give respect to Mementos, and I don't really like King of Fighters Stadium that much because it's kind of meh, and the Hero stage we don't talk about, Spiral Mountain is by far one of the best so far. It's basically Spiral Mountain. I mean, come on, who doesn't like this stage, honestly? It spins around it goes in a spiral motion because it's a spiral mountain. Okay, I'll stop. That was kind of dumb. But overall, though, I love the way it looks. You can see all the different characters like Mumbo, Jumbo, Bottles, sometimes 2D, and a lot of other just interesting characters in there. The only downside to this one, I really wish like more of a traveling stage, like exploring a lot more around. But hey, it's still a very nice stage, honestly. And number one is Delfino Plaza. I mean, maybe it's because I play this too much in Brawl and Smash 4, but this has got to be one of the most best Mario stages ever that everybody overlooks sometimes. And it is by far one of the best. You're exploring Isle Delfino in many different ways, and it's amazing, honestly. I gotta say, this is one of the best scrolling stages ever. Well, scrolling, best traveling stages, in my opinion, for Mario. I gotta say, this is by far the best stage, in my opinion, and it is one of the best. No doubt. I don't need to go too far. I'm done with this video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for more. Later, folks.